So today I'm gonna train abs. I'm gonna show you easy way to train abs sitting down. Gonna warm up, go 5 notches, which is, how much is that? 12 kilograms. So at times I'll have double. Right now I got a single up there because what it is you're just gonna go forward. So when you crunch down, it's kind of like you're bending forward. At times you bend forward, then you lean forward like this. It's just different variations. And then you can do single arms here and also going on the side like this. So I'm gonna show you. Just kind of try yourself and you'll get the vibe. So right now I'm just gonna lean straight into this. Straight down one. Right now I'm just like as if I'm falling in my lap. And if you don't have balance, you just kind of crunch as much as you can. But abs mainly come from diet. So just warm up. Feed. As for grip, I'm right-handed, so I'll grip it first like this, and then I put my left hand over like that. But for the next set, I'll put both grips so you can see. So second warm-up set, there's a single. Here's the single. So what we're gonna do, you change this, don't have no weight on, that's why it's easier. Just grip it. I normally will put the bigger side hook down, all right? Little side, big side. So now, just take the second hook. Make sure they're the same handle because there's a lot of different handles. Now there's 2 handles, so you can grab one and go together, all right? So we had 5, so I don't know, no, 8 notches. 18 kilograms, look like. I'm sitting at an angle. All right, so I'm turning sideways a little bit so you can see. I want to lean forward first. If you feel like going straight down first, that's a choice. There's no, just get the job done. All right, here we go. So you can see. This is the same thing I did for warm-up set number 1. I'm just doing it from the side so you can see. So we'll go down a little bit more. 3 more notches. And some people is like, oh, don't go heavy. You're gonna make your ab muscles bigger and it's gonna make your son bigger. You just gotta watch your diet, which that's a whole different subject. And you'll get rid of the fat and then you'll have a tight midsection. That's 15. Feeling good about that weight. 3 notches. 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 notches. The weight looks like 26 grams. So like 57.2 pounds. For set 3, I'm gonna keep the weight the same. Kind of go this way a little bit so you can see. Same thing. 15. I could go heavier with 8 reps, but I'm feeling 15 reps. It's a preference, but I like to do more reps for abs. That's the feel I get. So we'll go down 2 more notches. That's it for that exercise. Exercise number 1. So for exercise number 2, I'm gonna just crunch it down. It's like taking my elbows and put them like the middle of my legs. The first one is like just like leaning all the way over. Second one is just elbows into my knees. Not knees, but the middle of my thighs, but kind of like on the outside. You go down a little bit lower. You'll see. So if I had no weight on this, the goal here is to go down like right there. So let's see. 4, 6 notches. We'll do 8 notches. Now you don't have to go all the way up. This is just back. From here to here, this is like a back movement. So you could just go to right here and here. It's a small movement. Plus I got rods in my back, so maybe you don't. So I can't arch that much, but it's just go down, boom. That's it. Don't make it complicated. Second set, we'll go down 2 more notches. Each knot's like 2 kilograms, which is 4.4 pounds. It's just a thing of reading the machines. It's like not exact where I can see if it's between 20, 22 or 24 kilograms. Now, don't just go through the motions saying I did 10, 15. You gotta like squeeze, try to fill it. That's the key, because you could do a lot of this and it doesn't do you anything because you're not, putting forth the effort. It's like going into the fight. If you're just going to fight, boom, boom, versus somebody threatening your family, then you're really there, focus. But that's all you got to think about is put the mindset in what you're doing when you train. For set number 3, that was kind of like a good vibe. I'm not going to change it. The key is just being consistent, and then diet. Move aside so hopefully you can see a little bit more. Let me see. I'll turn this way. See what I'm doing. You gotta be right over it, because if you go underneath it, you're gonna move with your chair and you'll fly. It's gotta, unless you have brakes. I don't have brakes. All right, here we go. We'll do 12, that one. This wraps up exercise number 2. For exercise number 3, we just need singles. So, no weight. We can pull it down. So, let's get rid of one of these. Look at my throat. You can be more gentle. So, these next ones, it's going to be like you put your elbow between your legs, okay, and one arm at a time, boom, and then it's on the sides. So let me show you. 6 notches. Right here. No. 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, alternate. Yeah. 11, 14, 15. So you got your 6-pack with people here, but in reality, it's just one muscle. It's called the rectus abdominis. So it's one muscle, right? And then you got your obliques, boom, on the side. So this is where you do oblique, and above those, on the out over your chest, right there, is your serratus, and that comes with pullovers and a few other exercises. So the fronts hit the rectus abdominis, and you can't work your uppers and lowers. That's a myth. It's one muscle. It's one muscle. What separates it is the ligaments, and to get the lines between them, it's diet. It's when you reduce your body fat. That's the reality. So people are full of crap when it's upper lower. Yeah, you can do lower exercises, but again, you're working the rectus abdominis. It's not no lower abs. Think about it. All right, 2 more sets. All right, we'll go 1 more notch down. And the reason why I'm explaining this to you, because a lot of what's your bodybuilders, they don't understand. They're like, you know, they may not have a 6-pack. The reality is, if your diet and your conditioning is on point, you will have some sort of 6-pack because your muscles will pop in your midsection differently, and you will have lines because of the low body fat. So when you hear athletes, they don't want to believe it and they don't understand it. Once you master that, master yourself and your conditioning, and that's what it really boils down to it. So that's why I'm trying to educate you all. There may be athletes that disagree with me and do not believe that, but the reality is I beat everybody. And I've lived it. I know exactly what it takes. You gotta feel it. So I'm trying to like educate and then concentrate. So if the handle gets lopsided like this, find it, kind of adjust it so it fits your hand nicely. All right, I don't remember if that's 2 sets or 3, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. So on to the next exercise. So for the 4th exercise, it's on the side. So I'm gonna go 5 notches. Again, don't make this complicated. The key here is on the outside. Eventually, not today, but I'm gonna show you you can crisscross it as well. So again, it's right here and here. So it's just keep the muscle guessing, but you wanna keep the same exercises very consistent so they get stronger. It's like bench press. If you wanna get your bench press strong, those people will focus on bench press Mondays and Fridays. It's religious. They don't ever sway away from that. I did it for years. That's my powerlifting background. I was obsessed with that. So that's the same concept. So when they tell you, oh, you want to, keep switching it. No, you don't. You want to keep getting really good at certain exercise and then throw different ones in at the end if you want to keep the muscle guessing. And that's what bodybuilding is. It's just building the muscle, building the body, and kind of sculpting it. It's not like focusing on one muscle to make it really big. Because when you watch bodybuilding shows or a bodybuilder or somebody, if you stare at a muscle too long, that means that muscle is overdeveloped. Then it kind of breaks up the flow of the rest of the physique, the body. So you want to be well balanced. So if you do men's open, that means you want to be a monster. There's classic men's physique and all this stuff. But my niche was specifically men's open bodybuilding, wheelchair style. That's what I was. It's kind of like there's only one Mr. Olympia, and that's the open. It's just those athletes, if you took away the legs, that'd be the category which I'm focused on, the big boys. But these principles still work for all the other physiques. You still got to train, still got to develop. All right, to the side. And really try to crunch down if you can. Yeah. 12, 13, 14, 15. That's one side, rotate. And this works for men and women, these exercises. That's 15, both sides. One set done, 2 more to go. For set number 2, I'm gonna bump it up 1 notch. 2 kilograms, 4.4 pounds. Same thing. $15. And 15. All right. Over the time we're watching these videos, you guys learned something from all this. 1 more set to go. For the last set, I'm gonna bump it down 1 more notch. For these, I don't feel like going really heavy. It's just kind of like a medium. I feel a lot on the sides when I do this. That's what a key is. It's not about the weight, it's about the feel, but it is about the weight. But it's not. Confusing, I know. Just be consistent. That'll make so much more sense the years as you do this. Because a lot of this stuff doesn't make sense, but it does. 13. Almost lost my counting. I think 15. All right, so that wraps up the ab video. Now, you don't have to train abs but like once, twice a week. I know it sounds, you get a six pack and a rib midsection, but that's it for the training. The muscles is underneath the body fat. You gotta actually focus on your diet, backing off your carbs, increasing your cardio, and doing that for X amount of time period. So, you know, it burns off. So if you just don't eat something, you won't have to work that much harder to burn it off. So a very pinpoint precision with your diet, you get the results a lot faster. But it's difficult because most people hate diet and most people hate cardio. Most people hate training. So, long story short, if you want a six pack, just don't eat. Have 1 meal a day for like 6 months, and there's your answer. You'll barely be getting by with little energy, but eventually your body eat itself, and you'll be a bit beanpole. You're gonna eat your fat, you're gonna eat your muscle, you're gonna eat everything. I'm just joking, okay?